guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. So it is almost 1 in the morning, you guys, so I look crazy, I know, and Troy is wide awake. He's watching TV, Arya's asleep, so I thought, you know, let me just go ahead and film this video. So this is going to be how I discipline my almost 1-year-old. So he's 17 months, he's gonna be 18 months on the 23rd. I can't believe it. I mean, time just really did fly by. So we ended up disciplining Troy around 14 months, which I do find to be a little late. But you know, as a first-time mom, I didn't know how early was too early, how late was too late. I didn't know what I should do, how I should go about disciplining. So look at this video more so as another way that you can discipline. You know, I think it depends on your child on how you discipline. And there's just a lot of different forms. So you can either mix up what you got going on with my way, or you know, whatever you want to do. So I'm just sharing, you know, what I do, what works for me and Troy. So Troy, I would say he's a pretty sensitive child, so I don't really have to do much to get him to listen to me, because me just raising my voice even a little bit, he'll stop what he's doing because his feelings will be hurt. So he is at that stage, he gets into everything, you know. So I'll just look at him. If he's really getting into stuff and he's starting to scream a lot, because his thing right now is he gets into a lot of things and he likes to scream a lot. If I take something away, he'll have a tantrum, you know, that's just kind of his thing. So when I reach that point where I'm like, okay, enough's enough, I'll say Troy, and I'll look at him straight in his eyes, and 99% of the time he'll look down and stop what he's doing and just go on about his merry way. That's what happens 99% of the time. Now, if he's at that point where he's in the middle of a tantrum and I say Troy and he's like not paying attention to me, saying his name and making eye contact, and he's still throwing a fit, I usually pick him up, I'll put him on the couch, and I'll look at him and I'll point my finger too, and I'll be like, stop. Like, you know, I'm very stern. I'm like, stop what you're doing. You need to relax. You need to calm down. And I make sure he stays in that same exact spot. If he gets up, I'll put him right back. If he gets up, I'll put him right back until he's silent, he's quiet, and I'll let him sit there for maybe a minute or two, and then he'll go and do whatever he wants to do. Now, people have asked me if I spank, if I believe in spanking, and I do. You know, I always tell people, because I know there's some people out there that feels like spanking's not good, that it's a form of abuse. Let me tell you, verbal abuse is something, okay? So you don't have to, like, abuse can come in many ways, shapes, and form. You can't do anything, of course, extensive, you know what I'm saying? I guess, like, my spanking for me, I just tap his hand. EJ, he taps his hand as well. Now, EJ's a little different than me. He doesn't really have the patience like I have to put him on a couch and like constantly put him on the couch or look in his eyes. EJ's just straight like, Troy, stop. And he'll spank him on a hand or like tap him on a hand, and Troy immediately stops. He listens to EJ like no other. EJ is like the guy he knows not to push. You know, like he does not push. Troy, sit down. EJ is the parent that he doesn't even cross, and I think that's good too when your child is just a little bit scared of you. I mean, of course you want them to come to you with problems, but that's, you know, later on when they're a little older. But you know, you want them to be just a little bit scared. You don't want them to walk all over you. So with EJ, he never walks all over EJ. EJ can say one thing and he'll stop, because he knows he can't really take it that far with him. With me, he does, you know, get away with a little more, but you know how it is sometimes with moms. We kind of have that patience level and let things kind of build up. But he does listen when I do put him on that couch. He knows I'm serious. When I look in his eyes, he knows I'm serious. When I tap him on the hand, that's it. He knows, okay, let me not mess. Now, when I think you should discipline as early as possible, kids are so smart, they understand. I think babies start knowing no at like, I don't know, maybe 8-9 months. You know what I mean? I don't know, but they know. They know. So just do what you think is best for you. Like I said, every child is different. I would love to hear your methods of disciplining. You know, right now, this is what works as he's a baby, but when he's older, I think, excuse me, I definitely want to be the parent that does positive reinforcement. That's what I've always loved and gravitated towards. So when he does reach that level of really understanding everything and having interest in things, I'll take things that he likes, you know, and I'll reward for good behavior. And then the same with Arya, and then talking to them about why they made the decisions that they made. That's what I really like as far as a form of discipline. When the child's like, I don't know, maybe 4 and up, or maybe 5 and up, when they really just know right from wrong at that point. So anyways, let me know again down below what you guys think of this video, or what's your method of disciplining. I'd really like to hear your input. But I am going to film another video, so you'll see me shortly. All right? Okay. Bye, guys.